very good opportunity. First of all, I deeply appreciate the people of UUM to have a very good preparation and to give us a very good opportunity with our partner institution of ACP. And also the student who are attending a workshop at this time. So thank you very much to attending this research meeting. Then I prepare too many slides, so sometimes I skip it. And so the theme is the next management stage of teaching and learning on post-COVID-19. And the first part is ACP activities in Corona crisis. But in the afternoon, during the next conference, so I'll explain about these activities. So skip. So secondly, I speak about verification by using student panel data. So this is our case study. So quiz collecting student-supported IR, so-called. IR is institutional research. That is to collecting individual student data to analyze and to find the way of reforming and developing the student program and support. Then the three purposes. So educational improvement, academic training, and student support. That is one purpose. The secondly, effectiveness verification of educational programs. So that is the second part. Then the third one is the strength of the panel data accumulation made use of. This question is we face the diversity of the students. So how do they deal the many kind of students at cluster? So that is the third, and how to solve this type of difficulties. And then we ask our faculty member. So sometimes, so your empirical knowledge is better than the data. So the faculty member and the teachers rely on their own experience and empirical knowledge is more important than the data analysis. But I believe so data is very reliable to catch up the present condition of the student activities. So what type of IR data we are collecting? That is the purpose is to support students. That is the most important element. So I show you this 6 type of the data. Quiz, academic benchmark. That is a learning outcome of our institution. So the second one is the result of graduation research. That is a typical way of assessing student activity. And achievement test. We also use many type of achievement tests. And this the third test is the end of sophomore, second year. We offer the opportunity to testing the basic professional knowledge to achieve or not. If they fail, we give another 1 year to prepare for the final report to catch up. Then the fourth one is the grading and credit and in each course. This is a very popular one. Then e-portfolio. Then academic behavior survey. This survey is an indirect assessment, not a direct assessment, but sometimes the how students feel or how students feel to achieve. That is one way of assessment. Then challenge of 2020 up to 2021 enrolled. So that is the age of COVID-19. So we are facing many challenges to accept these freshmen. So just like your case, I believe it's quite similar condition. So challenging in forming friendship, that is a very big problem, not face-to-face. So to make new relation, it's quite difficult. And also feeling unfamiliar with the learning environment at the university. So in Japan, so not many the freshmen is not familiar to using so Zoom and this type of distant way of learning. So that is the second challenge. The third one, lack of socialized with upperclassmen and other colleges. In Japan, this relation, the upperclassmen and so freshmen, the relation is quite very important, but it cannot be developed in this age. And the fourth one is significant validity and differentiation within the same department and grade. So not only academic dimension, but also psychological issue is quite serious. Sometimes even the same age, same classmate, and same department. So the fifth challenge is aftermath has not been eliminated. Even in the 2020, newly enrolled students have entered their third year at university. That is the other challenge. Then I mentioned about internal diversification to use panel data analysis. So this is our grading group, 4 groups. So spring and autumn, and in Japan, 2020 spring semester is we provide only the distance program, distance education. Then autumn and semester, we restarted to face-to-face classroom. Then, so this is the achievement of the classes. So sustained high mark group, sustained low mark group. And the other hand, so this group is a upgrading group of grades. This means, so spring low achievement, autumn high achievement. The other hand, so if the face-to-face classroom started, the grade is coming to down. So this type of group also. So how many? So this group 260, this group 44, this group sustained low mark. Low mark. This one 97, upgrading 46, downgrade group 44. So if we take average, so these two clusters is to make the almost the same the volume of the number. So we could not find not only using the average and variance. So we have much interested in this type of upgrading the group. It's important. Why this type of the student going up the grade? The other hand, so downgrading the group is also important. Why this group is coming to worse compared with the spring semester? So this type of the issue is important to solve. Then we also have a survey to about these three questions. So the knowledge and skills, and making friends at the university, and the goal for the future, through the question to ask the student. So among the 2,148, almost 25% all well done. The other hand, almost 1% all no well done. So this type of the verification is we have to pay more attention. Even the same circumstance change it, to make a different type of the result. Then, so this is another survey. So we divided, we focus on the well done group and no well done group. So you see the gray one is the average of all students. So the well done group is, has fewer challenge compared with the average. But on the other hand, so no well done group has many challenge. So almost the 5 items learning difficulty of learning contents, volume of learning, self-management of learning, communication with teachers, communication with other students, more than 50%. So this type of the psychological issue is quite important for the institution. Then, so I don't have enough time. So this type of the, this part is skipped. Then, the academic management for post-COVID-19. So, potential for post-COVID-19. So we have many the possibility to find. So about experimental learning and new type of instead of overseas program. And also utilizing distance learning method of also synchronous and so even the distance program. So how do we use this type of new possibilities? And then the target is just before the COVID-19. So pledged equal hours, but the change is coming. The credit means learning outcomes. It's more important. Then, how we use a low-cost implemented learning program also coming to be more important and coming to be easier. In my case, during the COVID-19, I have a presentation from London to Japan from 4:40 in the morning. And even the time difference, we can provide such type of the program to other country. And so this type of the change is how we use this type of the change also. Then also to evaluate academic outcomes is coming to be more important. Then excuse me. Then future issue to be addressed by universities. So I pointed out 3 points. The first one is provide opportunity and know-how to build a cooperative and trust relationship. Because during the COVID-19 period, we had made many programs with ACP partners, especially UUM Gajah and Atmajaya is the member of ACP, attended our proposal to have a cooperative program. Then secondly, how incorporated the cooperative aspect into the classroom. This is also important issue. Then the third one is a sustainable support system to students. So I believe so COVID-19 will disappear in near future, but maybe we will be attacked. So another type of such a type of serious condition again. So how we make effectiveness of student panel survey. So such a type of diversity which I mentioned. So the panel data is important, and centralized effective use of student data. Then, so we offer some conversion of new normal education. So this is the traditional education. So this is so new normal education. So it specialized viewing education system in the broader ecosystem. Then also very important is dynamic curriculum based on the non-linear development of students. And also important is the feedback for system improvement. Such a type of new change and new trend we have to admire. Then this is it can be referred to during the class implemental phase. So 9 events of instruction. These element is very important, especially which among the 9 elements, what is more important compared with the past? So feedback is more important compared with the past. So if we have only face-to-face classroom, it's easier to feedback. But even the distance way of teaching and learning, so feedback is more important. And how evaluate learning outcomes, that is a more important issue. Then post-COVID-19 academic management. What type of issue is coming to be more important? So usage of individual student panel data. Panel data means connected individual data from the freshman up to the graduation. So we using this type of the panel data, and I believe this type of panel data is very important and very informative. Then secondly, necessity of utilizing distance learning method and usage of PBL and high impact practice, including experimental learning, study abroad, and service learning, internship. This type of program, so-called high impact practice, to strengthen motivation for learning. Then need for visualization of learning outcome plus learning process. This is coming to be more important. So this type of the challenge, how to solve? So importance of shared organizational awareness, that is important. And then improvement of teachers' skill and in educational contents and methods. This type of change is coming to be more important. So essential for change in teaching and attitude toward learning. So maybe もう時間ないですよね。まだ大丈夫。I still have time? 5 minutes. Okay. So I explained about this one. Need for pedagogy by teacher to learner-centered education. So maybe I'm not sure about each country condition, but I believe this trend is many countries facing this type of change and learner-centered education. So teaching purpose is this is a traditional and model. So move to student paradigm. So drawing forth student discoveries and knowledge. Then knowledge means in the mind of individual, things constructed, created, acquired through the experience. So experience is a very good source to stimulate the student mind. Then the learning, so collaborative and supportive the learning is coming to be more important. So the ACP program focus on the relevance to student experience in each country. So this type of the paradigm change is very familiar to ACP members. Then the subject is based on the student. Then role of teacher. In the past, expert imparting knowledge to students, but learning facilitator, learning method and environmental designer, that is a new role of the faculty member. So this type of change is just coming and coming to be more important. Then practical use of cooperation and collaboration will be important in the future university education. So this type of cooperation is, I believe, we existed in each country, and we are facing a little bit different condition. But even such a type of crisis like COVID-19, we can share the experience and work together to improve the educational program for students and to achieve, to develop student ability at the same time. So this is the chart of cooperation. So quiz likes and look forward to many possibilities to work together with other institutions. Domestic collaboration. And in our country, but inter-religious relation, so-called time to distance only to cool soup. So not competitor to recruiting a student. This is the meaning of this cooperation. Then this green circle is ACP. Then in the afternoon, during the next meeting, we will show the new type of the cooperation, domestic collaboration and international collaboration at the same time. So in the afternoon, so we will mention about this cooperation. So we believe, so we will work together for the student and their success in the future. Thank you very much for your attention.